Hello everyone, my name is Idiotic Synergy, and welcome to the most forgettable unit in all of Warhammer. I do not think this is hyperbole either. I generally do believe that this is the most forgettable and underused unit in all of Warhammer, because nobody uses it. Nobody. I am of course talking about the Firestrike Servo-Turret. So, what is the Firestrike Servo-Turret? Well, it's a turret. That's it. It's not attached to a vehicle, it's not a weapons option, it's its own little unit. It's a turret. Woohoo! And yes, it's quite a shame. But you might be thinking, oh, well, is it a fortification? No, because this unit is a big boy unit. It's in heavy support, so it's in the same league as a tank, or as a Devastator squad, or a Hellblaster squad. So you might be thinking, well, this unit must be quite good, and it is! On paper. Without looking at the points and everything, on paper this unit might sound quite good. So let's start with the positives, shall we? It's got a weapon skill of a 3+, which is quite good. Ballistic skill of a 2, which means it does shooting very well, and it's the only thing that it can do. Its strength is a 4, but toughness is a 5. 5 wounds. And has got a save of a 2 up. That's the good things. Let's list off the really bad things about this unit. 1. The movement is 3 inches, and regardless on your position in life, 3 inches is shit. It's disappointing. 3 inches in Warhammer means jack shit, because this game is now objective based. So you need units to take objectives, and this thing is slower than Nurglings. Nurglings and Plague Bearers, hell, Poxwalkers are faster than the Servo-Turret. But you might be thinking, Synergy, it is a turret. It is bolted to the ground. Why would it move? Because Games Workshop said it's a hover turret. Even though it looks like it's been bolted to the ground, it is a hover turret. Now, I don't know about you, but you could easily make one of your own by kit bashing some bits and make it hover slightly. But no, this is a hover turret, even though it's been bolted to the ground. The other issue is the weapon choices, because you only get 2. 2 weapon choices for a turret. Now, I don't ask for much when playing this game, as long as the units look cool and there's decent amount of weapon options, that's fine. I like making my own weird units as much as possible. But 2 weapon options is wank. So, what are the weapon options? Well, admittedly, on paper, these are quite good. The Twin Accelerator Autocannon. It has 6 shots, strength 7, AP -1, and damage 2. So, you know, quite a lot of shots. And its range is 48 inches, which is quite long, basically the entire board. Now, the other weapon is the Twin Las Talon. Not cannon, folks, nope. This is the Twin Las Talon, which gives you 4 lovely las cannon type shots. I think it's the exact same as a las cannon, which is strength 9, AP -3, damage d6. And again, on paper, this seems quite good until you look at the range of the Twin Las Talon, 24 inches. It's got a shorter range than the las cannon. So, you might think, well, okay, as long as, you know, it doesn't cost that much points. Well, you're wrong, because each model in this unit, because you can bring up to 3 of these things, is 90 points per model. And the Las Talon, if you want to bring it, is 40 points per model. While the las cannon is, if I do believe, I think it's 15 points per... 15 points per model with a las cannon. I think I might be wrong on that one, but it's not worth it. It's really not worth bringing it for the points. To put this in perspective, you can bring one regular not Primaris, Dreadnought with a plasma cannon and a giant fist for cheaper points. Or you can bring the Predator Annihilator, which has got twin las cannons and is more importantly a tank which moves 12 inches, ballistic skill of a 3, toughness 7 and wounds 11. It's quite good. Bring a Predator if you want to bring something heavy, or you can bring a Devastator squad and customize all their weapons so they look really cool and weird. But another problem I have with this unit is that for something that is manned by a it's basically manned by a tech priest, and you might think, well, has it got the core keyword so you can buff it? No, it hasn't got the core keyword. Sorry, the Dreadnought has got a core keyword. Bring a Dreadnought. Bring a Dreadnought. Do not bring this. The Servo-Turret is shit. Do not bring the Servo-Turret because it hasn't got core. It's not got the core keyword. Meaning it can't be buffed as easily as a Devastator squad, which is quite cheap, a Hellblaster squad, which I think is quite cheap, depending on how much you bring. You know, there's options there for better units out there. So yeah, that's the Firestrike Servo-Turret. A unit that everybody's forgotten, that I just needed to get out my system. And hey, you might like this. If you like this unit, good for you, because I will say that for narrative games, I'm going to play a bit of Devil's Advocate, but I've always got ideas for Warhammer games and stuff. If you were to do like a narrative game where it's like the Siege, the Siege of Terror, or you know, Hell's Reach, and instead of using the Primaris Tech Marine, you use a Firstborn Marine, that would look quite cool as a unit for some narrative games. I think for narrative games, this turret is brilliant. But for everything else, nah, it should be forgotten. So yeah, my name's been Idiotic Synergy, and I just needed to get that out of my system. Oh, but it's got 2 attacks as well, plus 1 for being charged. If you charge this turret, you should win on moral victory. Charge this turret into an enemy. Play White Skull so you can advance and charge it because it's got the vehicle keyword as well. Oh, please do that. Just someone charging in this turret. Anyway, I've been Idiotic Synergy, and thank you for listening to this weird ramble about the Servo-Turret. Next video will be more positive, about one of my favourite units in the game, or something equally as daft. So, until then, please subscribe and support me on Ko-fi if you want. Bye.